Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be doing a new thing I want to do on this channel. I'm going to start talking about more important stuff and like more serious topics because I feel like I should be doing that with this platform instead of just doing a whole bunch of crazy wacky videos. So let's get started. Last night, well, someone I used to talk to messaged me and he was talking about how he was depressed and he wanted to commit suicide. Now, some of you know that I have been in that situation before and it's never the answer. Just want to get that out of the way. So he messaged me and he was talking about all the stuff that he was going through. I'm not going to say who he is or what it was because I'm not going to expose him like that, but he was emptying out all the stuff to me and I was just thinking to myself, mind you, let's put that aside. Me and this person stopped talking a while ago, and we didn't really end on good terms or bad terms. It was just like we just stopped talking. So when he came to me like with this, I kind of came into the problem of saying like, oh, should I message him back because like I don't really talk to this person anymore, or should I just message him back because I need to help him? And I did, because I don't want to have like that on my conscience of like knowing that I could have helped someone that needed it, but instead I wanted to be immature or not. So I messaged him, and basically, long story short, I have the messages right here. What I told him was, I said, you have to remember, you can't just get over depression. You find better ways to handle it. When you feel low, remind yourself that you've been through a lot and ending it now is stupid. Keep yourself busy, and it's okay to cry, but don't beat yourself up for it because that's what makes it linger. So basically what the lingering part I mean by is like, okay, say I didn't make it on a football team and then I went home and I cried about it. The only way you can really move on from the situation is if you don't, like after you're done crying, you don't beat yourself up for it. Like keep reminding yourself, oh yeah, I wasn't accepted on the football team, or oh, this bad thing happened to me, and don't keep reminding yourself about it. And if you are gonna remind yourself about not making it on something or not getting what you want, turn it into something positive. That's something I like to do, like turn a negative into something positive, because if you turn it into something positive, it will motivate you to do better or work harder to get what you want. That's what I meant by that. So after you're done being sad, like take your time to be sad. It's okay to cry, but don't keep going back into the loop of overthinking it and keep going back into, oh yeah, I did this wrong, I did this wrong, like I could have done better. No, say, I know I did this bad this time, but I'm gonna try again, or I'm gonna work harder to get what I want. Switch it around. Another thing I wanted to talk about was ways people deal with being sad, and there's a lot of ways that you can deal with it. There's good ways and there's bad ways. I'm gonna go over the good ways first. So one of the ways I deal with it is stay productive. Don't stay in your room all day and just do nothing. Like if you are gonna do that, do something with your time, and don't just sit there and do nothing and just dwell on something that's super sad, or dwell on the bad things. Dwell on the good things and stuff that will get you further in life, not being sad and mopey. And it's really hard to do that. I know saying it is easier than doing it, because I fall into the situation a lot. But you have to just push yourself, because at the end of the day, no one's gonna have you like you got yourself, and I'll get into that later. So basically what you want to do is motivate yourself to do something, work out, do art, do YouTube like I do, or do something that you're interested in and you feel like you're good enough at to, and if you're not good at it and you want to do it, try it out and try to get better at it. Just try your best to find something that'll help you get your mind off of being sad, because if you don't have something that you want to get your mind off of and you just sit there and be sad and think about the sad things, you're only going to be sad and you're not going to get anywhere, and you're just going to stay in that hole called depression, and you're not going to be able to climb out. So now, another way to deal with being sad or depression is, how can I say this? Okay, another example. So say you just got out of a breakout. Again, take time to cry about it and be sad about it, but don't take too much time, or don't keep dwelling on it, because that's gonna really drag you into depression and all that other stuff. Take time and then go out with your friends or hang out. And if you don't have friends, which you probably do, but you have people that care for you, hang out with those people that care with you. Your family, your friends, your cousin, that's family, the whole across the street, I don't know. Just find someone that you can talk to and just hang out with, or maybe not even talk about the situation, just have someone there to comfort you, because that's always good too. So those are some of the positive ways you can deal with depression and stuff. Now I'm going to go into the negatives, which is a lot. Now, one of the things people use to deal with depression and stuff is drugs, and I really am against drugs. If you know me personally, you know I do not like anything related with that stuff, ever, because it's just bad for your body. You're poisoning yourself, and it's not good. Like, yeah, you're getting, okay, here's an example. Say someone is super sad and like, oh, I'm gonna go smoke weed and like get high, and then like with all my friends, and like I'm gonna be happy, and then everything's gonna be fine. That's not the case. You're gonna get high, the high's gonna go, and you're gonna go right back into that depression hole. Because weed and stuff is just a temporary high. You're gonna get sad, smoke weed, get high, be happy, whatever. I don't know how long it lasts or whatever, but it's gonna wear off, and you're gonna go right back into that, fall, and keep doing weed, because you're gonna rely on being happy on that by using that, which is not good, because it's bad. Because again, weed is a gateway drug. It will lead into different things, because you're gonna be like, oh, this isn't helping me, I'm still sad, weed isn't making me happy, so I'm gonna try, I don't know, meth or something, or heroin, and you're gonna and that stuff is really bad for you. People say weed is a gateway drug. It really is, because there's, what I just said was a huge example on how it can lead into higher, worse drugs, and it's not good. It really isn't. So if you do weed or whatever, or smoke and all the other bad stuff, I really suggest you don't, especially if you have depression. If you do, and you do that stuff, it really is going to take effect on you sooner or later. And it sucks to say, but that's how a lot of drug addicts become drug addicts, because they're sad and they want to get a temporary high to get rid of that sadness, only temporarily, and then they fall right back into the whole cycle all over again, and then they get addicted, and then leads into the bigger things, because they want to try something more stronger than just weed or whatever. So that's why I don't know, doing drugs isn't gonna help you with depression at all. So if you do that, or you heard someone say that, or you know someone that does that, tell them it's not gonna help you at all. It's just gonna make things worse, if anything. So, and another way people deal with depression, I fell into this category, which is it's not better than drugs. Both of these situations are bad, which is why they're in the negative. Hurting yourself does nothing for you positive. It really just does negative. There's nothing positive about hurting yourself whatsoever, because if you cut, or if you do the wrong whatever, I don't know what you're doing, if you hurt yourself in the wrong spot, you could possibly end up killing yourself, and that's another situation. I'll talk about that next. But there's nothing good that comes out of cutting yourself or hurting yourself or beating yourself up for things, because it just weighs you down and is making it worse. And I know people are like, hurting myself is all way to get the pain away. it's not getting the pain away. It's bringing you more pain because you're on top of the pain that you feel emotionally, you're feeling the pain that you feel physically, and that both of those two things at the same time is so. And there's nothing really else to say because when I did it, I know it was bad. I know it was hurting me. I still have the scars. I don't know if I can show you in the shirt, but I still have the scars. 2 of them right here, and I use it. Gonna switch up to the positive. I use those to remind myself not to ever fall down back into that deep dark hole ever again. And yeah, so just don't do it. It's not worth it. It's not. Alright, so probably this is the big 3. I don't know any other negative ways to deal with depression is killing yourself. Now, this is sort of iffy because if you do that, you wasted all the time and you just gave up. And what's the point of giving up? Like I said in the text, you come this far, depending on where you are in life. I'm pretty, like, you're probably a teenager thinking about this, or older. You've come this far, why give up now? And why just end it all? And it's really not worth it because you're missing out on so many opportunities. You're missing out on so many things that you could do, and you'll never be able to reach that if you end your life. For example, you'll miss out on having kids, growing a family, buying your first house, buying your first apartment building. Buying your first apartment, graduating high school, graduating college, graduating, I don't know, whatever you want to do in life. And if you end it, you will miss all those wonderful opportunities. And not only those opportunities, you're missing out on just days of just hanging out with family and friends and all that other stuff, and just living in general. And life is not meant to be taken for granted, and you really shouldn't ever consider it. I remember when I did, and I sound like a hypocrite but I don't at the same time, because I'm someone that's been in that situation, and I know it's not good, and I know that things do get better. Life is a roller coaster. You have ups and downs, but if you go down really hard, you're gonna get right back up on a roller coaster. That's all I have to say about that. So yeah, that's all I really have to say about it. How to deal with depression right now. If you want me to do more videos on this stuff, because a lot of you guys, and I wanted to say this in this video, a lot of you guys always message me about how to deal with this stuff and how to not be sad. And like, a lot of you tell me that you want to end your life, and it's really not worth it. And I'm glad that a lot of you feel comfortable with talking to me about that stuff, which is amazing. And also, my friend that texted me that really just motivated me more to do this video, because I really don't want anyone to go through the same thing I did, and I don't want anyone. Basically, what I'm trying to say is this, like I said in the beginning, if I didn't text him back, who knows what would have happened. I don't know, and this video could be that one video that comes across that one person that wants to end their life, and that this video could help them, and I want to do that for people. I literally called my brother last night just to get his tablet so I can film this, because I knew this was gonna be a long video, because I can't just go boom 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 done in like 5 minutes. And because I really enjoy helping people, and that's why I wanted to do this video. So if you are going through this, get help, talk to somebody. Don't just do it alone, because you may feel alone, and I know you do feel alone, but you're not. You have your family, you have suicide outlines, you have your friends, you have your counselors at school. There are people out there that do care, and you have me. My DMs are always open for people who want to talk about this stuff, because again, I've been through that and I know how to deal with it. So if you ever need anybody to talk to and you feel like you don't have anyone, I'm here. And you can message me on Snapchat, Instagram, email me, and all the other jazz. But so yeah, just don't ever do the negative side of dealing with depression. Do the positives, like I said, because that will help you. And like I said again, you don't ever get over depression. You just find better ways to to deal with it, because I do find myself going back into the whole of being sad again and getting those thoughts back in my head. But then I remind myself not to do anything stupid or something that I will regret. So again, there's someone out there that wants to hear your story. You're not alone in this, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, Cat.